What's good, YouTube? Welcome to Sam's Wrecking Yard. Shaking, everybody. So welcome back to episode 2.5 technically, I'll tell you later, of the 2006 Hyundai Tucson with a 2.7 liter. So in my last video, my first video, I mentioned that there was a clicking sound coming from the rear of the vehicle when I step on the brakes. So that's what I'm working on today. So of course it's something when I step on the brakes. I don't have a second person with me, which is unfortunate. Definitely seen better days. All right, I'm gonna go step on the brake pad, or the brake, and you guys will be my investigators, okay? Give me 2 shakes. All right, so what did you guys see? Let me check it out. So it seemed like in the video, it was up here somewhere because you can just see this boot and it was clicking every time this boot moved, basically. So I think what I'm gonna do is try to get this caliper off, and we'll check. It might just need lubrication. Or it needs brake pads badly, one of the two, but we'll find that out together. All right. So this one here I pre-did, but it's supposed to be a 14, although now it feels like a 13. So this is your rear caliper, but it basically works for any caliper. You could have different size bolts, but all these bolts do is actually just hold it on. They're basically bracket bolts. Just tiny little thing. And these are gonna differ in style too. Some of them are the full length and have like the flat shaft and then threads. You'll see that more on my Chevys. Here's your bracket bolts, and here's your sliders. Like that. All right, so that's the bolt, the little bolt that we took off earlier. And you just leave the bottom bolt in, that pivots out, and then you can remove these. That is the theory. And we have really good brake pads. So that's good. The rear brakes have been done semi-recently then. So I'm gonna focus on this. Yeah, and that's the slider. Ta-da! Back together. All in together now. Hey, now that's out of the way. Stay. Still does the job. So off camera, more than likely, because I don't have any grease right now, in the next few days here I'll get some grease and re-grease that bottom one. Just so it's got grease, essentially. See how it's moving, so I'm gonna have to go find a wrench that'll fit on that one so I can hold it. More than likely now, this bottom one is gonna do it too. Yeah, all right, I'll be right back. Not always a safety third. And now for the bottom. I'm gonna go fire up the vehicle again and depress the brake. Well, I heard that it didn't fix it, but it's a lot less than it was. So today I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to go ahead and get grease in my grease gun or a tube or something and replace the grease that's in those after I clean them out as best I can. And that's those two little bolts with the slider pins in them. Once I'm done that, I'm actually fairly happy with this. I got a thing on the door that's missing, as you may have seen in the first video there when I did a side shot of it at the beginning. That's about it. So beforehand, I had actually worked on replacing the heater fan, and I found some surprises in it. So there's that. On to the next.